All right. Welcome back to the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge, the challenge where I attempt to achieve perfection role-playing as a grandpa who cannot take a single hit point of damage. The rule is simple. If we take any damage, we reset the file. This is attempt number 5. Episode 8 now. All right, here we go. Silverhook Spring. Didn't we reach farming level 6 already, like with our first harvest? I don't remember. Hold on, wait, let me see here. I think it was spring 24. So actually, I think we should be farming level 6. And yeah, because we made the preserves jars. Well, preserves jars level 4. Actually, let's just hop in. Let's take a look at where we are. All right. Let's see. We're only farming level 5. Okay, we'll get farming level 6 when we complete spring at the second harvest. Okay, let's go back. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So we made a bunch of preserves jars. I think we even made more than 32. Let me just double check here. I think we already did our copper axe upgrade. We're basically just waiting for we're waiting for the iron up the steel axe upgrade. We just got to make sure we have the steel. So we'll go out. I guess we'll go fishing again. I did some more playing around here in the spreadsheet, just to see how many preserves jars total we should have. And when I did the math, it comes out to be around, it was like 66 to 70 preserves jars if I want to process a crap ton of melons and pumpkins, because we have all of winter to process as well. So you'll see we're going to have 400 melons. 400 plus the 202 that we'll plant on summer 1. So we'll have over 600 melons, and then we'll have 800 pumpkins by the end of fall. And then we'll also have all the legendary fish row going as well. So I might want to budget more. I think I've only got 66 planned in here. But you can see, I mean, that's an incredible amount of money that we'll get by the end. 1.2 million. And I think that should be enough for all of the, the kegs and other materials that we would want by the end of year 1, so that we'll be ready to go to Ginger Island. Though, I kind of get this feeling right now that I might be overdoing it. I probably am. And if we have an attempt number 6, I might tone it back so that we don't make as much money by the end of winter. But it might save us a lot of time fishing and setting up the economy. Especially if you think about how we're not going to be able to go to Ginger Island immediately. In order to get to Ginger Island, we need 5 iridium bars, and we need hardwood, both of which are kind of difficult to come by. Actually, that's a good question of when do we get hardwood from trees? Okay, wait, I just want to see this. The forage. Foraging. Okay. Foraging skill. Yes, if we get foraging skill level 10, we get a chance for trees to drop hardwood. This is probably going to be our main source of hardwood, because we won't have access to the secret woods. I mean, we could go there, but the reason we can't do this is we need the slime charmer ring. There is a chance that a slime will spawn directly on top of you when you enter the the secret woods. Even if the slimes didn't spawn directly on us, it would still be too dangerous because the slimes will hide in the trees and bushes and you won't see them, and then they'll jump out and they'll hit you, and we would have to reset the whole file. So it's not even worth it until we have the slime charmer ring. And at that point, we're probably just going to be we'll only go in to do the few things I think to get a star drop. I don't know. I mean, maybe to catch a fish, but we could even get the fish from the traveling cart. The wood skip. There might be something else we have to do in there. I can't remember, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Jay and Marina? Welcome in. Good to have you guys here. I'm just coming up with ideas. I was also thinking about when should we get tappers? And if we get the tappers, at what point should we transition to kegs? And would it be worthwhile to transition to kegs during year one? I feel I had a crack at it, but I feel like it's a little above my pay grade, or it's a little too complex for me to model, because then you would have, like, the number of jars that you need would be less. It's not actually that complicated, I suppose, but it's complicated enough because we have so many different things coming in at different times. And even if you can purchase the materials, that doesn't mean you might be able to purchase all the materials for kegs, but if you also have to process the materials, right? And so then that might mess up your timeline of when you think things will be available to start kegging or whatever. Yeah, it's complicated. So I just decided we're just going to jar everything that we get in year one. And we're not going to have access to Ginger Island for a little while, at least until we get the iridium bars. We'll get the iridium mostly from panning, from fishing, and what else? There's some other way we can, I think, and then and the quarry as well. We might be able to get some iridium. But otherwise, we'll just be using the greenhouse for starfruit, and then I guess in the summer we can just grow tons of starfruit in summer as well on the farm. And that will be our money makers, and we'll probably sleep a lot. In years 2 and beyond, we can just sleep and make money and level up what we need to. I haven't thought that far ahead of like what the actual progression is going to look like, but the idea is we are putting off combat till the bitter end, the absolute bitter end, because we need that galaxy hammer and we need to upgrade it. Ideally, I want to get mastery. I want to get combat mastery by purchasing all the combat books from the traveling cart. It costs us like a little over 300,000 coins, and we'll be able to purchase all 60 or 70 combat books and just immediately get to level 10 combat. And then we'll unlock the mastery room, and then we can actually level up all of our skills. We'll get access to the mini forge. And yeah, at some point though, we will have to go. I don't know if we can get. That's a good question. Let's look it up right now. What are the sources of cinder shards? Cinder shard. It comes from the volcano dungeon in the stingray fish pond. Yes, someone mentioned this on stream already, and I should have remembered. But yeah, maybe we will go to Ginger. We'll catch the stingrays. And we'll have a bunch of stingray fish ponds in order to get our cinder shards. What's the chance of a stingray fish pond, though? Does it tell me here if I... 7 cinder shards are requested by Stingray in a fish pond quest to increase the capacity from 3 to 5. So wait, do I have to go and collect cinder shards before? In the fish pond. Wait. When do the cinder shards start spawning in the fish pond? Oh, the population here. Population 7. So we do have to get cinder shards in order to get them from 3 to 5. Oh my god, that's terrifying. So even that, we can't avoid combat entirely, unfortunately. We will have to brave the volcano a little bit at least. But hey, if we have our max, if everything else is kind of maxed out, I guess. Let me see the forge again. The weapon forging, usually it consumes um yeah, each forge costs the gem plus some cinder shards, 10, 15, or 20. Oh, so we would need 45 cinder shards to level up the hammer, for example. But maybe we could just get the cinder shards just for a fish pond. And then we have and then using that fish pond, we could maybe make more fish ponds and level up the other fish ponds using the cinder shards from the first fish pond. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Anyways, hey, welcome in, Stacy. Good to have you here. What's up? Hopefully you can just pop your head into level 1 and find cinder shards quickly, right? Yeah. That's true. We don't have to actually fight the monsters. The problem, though, is that there are always monsters at the entrance. In cinder shards, we'd have to get past those first monsters. That's incredibly dangerous. I don't. Oh my god, that makes this so much more difficult. That little antechamber leading into the volcano is just a gauntlet of slimes, and sometimes the lava lurkers, and then the other dude that runs around and like blows up or whatever. One idea is that we get the slime charmer ring before going to the volcano. We could do that. Because with the Galaxy Hammer, that is enough to be able to one-shot green slimes. And we could just reset, floor 5. We get down to floor 5. We just reset floor 5 over and over to kill green slimes on the, like, right, close to the ladder. And we never leave the elevator/ladder. And if a flying monster spawns, we just reset the day. We don't even take chances, But yeah. And Natalie, what's up? Welcome in. And Kay, hey, how are you? But yeah, Stacy, you forgot about the monsters at the beginning of the volcano. Oh man. This is crazy. But you know what? That's a future Tyler, a future grandpa problem. All of that, I don't know. So our preserve jars we're crafting up the whatever. We upgraded our axe with copper. And yeah. There we go. Okay. Shall we hop in? Actually, before we do, let's just double check. It's spring 24. We're basically just waiting until spring 26. So we're just going to keep fishing and processing. We have a little money. I don't know if we should go by Clint to buy some things, or maybe we go by Robin and just put a down deposit on another stack of wood or whatever to make more coal. But I actually realized something, guys. I realized something. Look at this. Quality sprinklers. We will be able, originally I thought we weren't going to be able to do any quality sprinklers in the beginning of summer with our first batch of melons. I have revised that estimate because we have, I believe, like 75 plus gold ore just from fishing. And that's the main cost. Each gold ore is 500 coins from Clint, right? So it's actually really cheap for us to get, over half the quality sprinklers that we'll need. The problem, I think the bottleneck might be the refined quartz. I don't know how many refined quartz we have, but we might need to just go to, is it the spa, and just fish trash out of whatever, out of the water. Or I wonder if on the beach we can fish in the little pond area. Maybe we'll catch a lot of trash there. I don't know. All right. Although wait. I know I'm getting carried away here, but there's one other thing I was thinking we should check. Because if it's how much money do we need for spring 26? Actually, I have estimated here that we'll have a lot of fishing income. Currently we have like a bit over 7,000. So we have more than what we've estimated here. But we're going to be selling a bunch of stuff at the end of spring, right? So we don't need to worry about money. That was my concern. Do I need to worry about purchasing anything for spring 26? I thought about maybe we could buy some tappers. But since we're not going to, I don't think kegs are really that beneficial in year one. Especially since the number of preserves jars that we need is relatively low. Like 70 preserves jars max to process thousands, or well, maybe not thousands, but well over over 1,200 melons and pumpkins combined by the end of winter. And then we'll switch to kegs when we get the starfruit, because the pumpkins don't really benefit from the kegs. Then you make a little bit more money with the kegs, but it's just it complicates, I feel like, the calculation here. So yeah, sticking with preserves jars is the way to go. It'll probably save us time getting to the end of the year anyway. It's a crazy challenge, right? And yeah, welcome in, Jay. How are you? All right. Actually, I need to get some water. I'm realizing I'm like so dehydrated. I'm parched. I just chugged a peanut butter jar's worth of H2O. All right. Yes, I do drink out of recycled peanut butter jars. I don't want to be putting this delicate, little glass. I want a freaking industrial grade, shatter resistant, thick mason jar level of glass to be interacting with. All right. Now, that's just personal opinion, but there you go. Okay, let's hop into Stardew. I also bought some Dr. Pepper today, and oh my god, it was so good. I put the bottle of Dr. Pepper in the freezer, and then I had some ice with it as well. Oh, it was so cold and refreshing. It was perfect. Good humor, spirits. What's the weather for tomorrow? It'll be sunny. All right. Maybe I should buy some more wood. I do want the trash here. Ah. I could probably catch a lot of trash right there. Put the periwinkle away. What all do I need to bring? I don't even know. All right, I guess I'll bring all of this stuff with me. Right. And leave all of that. I don't know, why did I bring my tools? What, it's too late to run back. It's not a big deal. Jay, you're at City Market and you were just thinking about buying Dr. Pepper? Dude, it's a sign. You better freaking buy it. It cost me €4.61 at my ass market, as we call it. Okay. How do I... What is that? Wait, I have to know, what am I saving up for? It would help if we start buying stuff now. Oh, I need more preserves jars. That's the thing. Because we don't... Yeah, we only have like 32 or whatever. I think we made more than that. I'm gonna just raise this to 35. I don't know. This is all messed up, but maybe we made more than whatever. It all evens out in the end, all right. Let's see here. But I'm pretty sure we made around 35. Or was it 33? Actually, it's a good point to check. Crafting. Where are they? Only 33. I was right. Or I mean, I was right before being wrong. Give me a second. There we go. Preserves jars, 33. Good enough. Oh, whatever. There we go. Now, question. What am I saving up for? Is it spring 24? We want to get more preserves jars, right? That's what we're going to be building up for. So I might as well just buy more wood to turn into coal, right? There's no... Yeah, we already have the iron bars for the steel axe upgrade, but what we're missing are all the iron bars and gold bars for the quality sprinklers. I wonder if I should make... I might make a third furnace, so we can start processing the gold a little more quickly. Because we could maybe do 2 per day. How many hours does it take? Maybe 3. Actually, maybe that's a good thing to look up. Gold bar. It takes 5 hours in the game. So we could maybe leave. We could make 3 per day if we leave it overnight. Three per furnace. So I don't know. Maybe it's fine with just 2 furnaces. Because that would be 6 per day. But I don't know. Do we need to... But the other thing is, actually, we do need more now that I think about it. Because look at all the iron we have to process. We have lots of iron. Yeah, we need to get lots of wood. Uh, we need at least 300 wood for the quality sprinklers. 1560 for the preserves jars. All right. See, sometimes I'm just I'm taking Stardew too seriously. You know what I mean? All right. If I fish here, then all right. Let's go like this. I'm gonna make another furnace because we have just enough copper ore for it. And wait, let's see. And yes, we do have the gold ore. I might throw the gold ore in. Okay. There we go. Something like that. Okay, let's see. We've got our rod for the... We don't have any... Should I use the spinner? I think so. I think it's worth it just to use these up, because we get so many of them from the fishing, the treasure chests. The treasure chests. We could go there. That actually is a good idea. I'm gonna go to Robin and purchase a bunch more stuff. I'm gonna just get more... We just need more wood. I feel like that's our main bottleneck right now. Hold on, wait. Oh, the bubbles disappeared anyway. I don't want to process the iridium largemouth in case I catch a gold largemouth. Like this one. I didn't get it perfect. So that's a better one to process. Alright, we'll go by Robin here pretty soon. Wait, is it a festival today? Oh, it is a festival, isn't it? That's okay. Yeah, the flower dance. I knew. It's too late, though. Alright, so we can't process any more wood. And I assume Sebastian's coming back out, so I'm just gonna pick these up. We could chop down trees ourselves if we wanted to really process things. Oh, and how many refined quartz do we have? Oh, we actually have close to enough. We got 13. That's good. All right, we just... There we go. Ah, that should have been perfect. Silly. Silly largemouth. But yes. Oh, like, you're just gonna get a can of Dr. Pepper for like €1. That, yeah. No, it was €4 for the 1.5 liter. Yeah. I don't even know if they sell cans at my S Market. I do love the strategy that goes into, you know, planning for a challenge, putting together a spreadsheet. Why is it so fun? Even though at times it gives me a real headache, and I'm just like, oh my god. They don't have the cans at the ass market. I feel like we haven't been getting as lucky with our treasure chests. And by the way, we're totally skipping the flower dance. That was a tough treasure chest, because it was right at the very bottom, so it was difficult. Difficult to get it quickly. Yeah, and we get another dress spinner. See, I told you. We just gotta use them up. And besides, like, if we're trying to catch rare fish, that's when we want to use the trap bobber. So there's no point in even using or keeping these dressed spinners. It's not until you get mastery that you even get access to the, what is it? Is it called the galaxy rod? What's it called? It has... you can put 2 pieces of tackle on it. How am I doing on bait here? All right, maybe I can process a little bit. Man. That happens to me all the time. I just hear the sound effect, and I assume it's fish biting. Such an amateur. No, I want the treasure chest, but I mistimed my bounce. I messed it up. I almost didn't get that. We're just getting like geodes. Like, where's all the fancy stuff that you get from treasure chests? Hmm? I want gold ore. That's like the #1 thing right now. I mean, not really the #1 thing. The #1 thing would obviously be a prismatic shard. After prismatic shard, then it would be iridium ore. Or an iridium band. Can you get an iridium bar in a treasure chest? I don't think so. I don't think you can get any bars. Because otherwise we would have gotten copper bars and iron bars. But gold ore is up there because it's really expensive for us. They'll save us a lot of money if we can make the sprinklers with our gold ore from fishing. I wonder how much of perfection is possible with just fishing. Well, you can purchase all of the skill books from the traveling cart. So you would be able to get mastery in all your skills. That's almost done. We're getting our gold bars. That's looking good. There's just so much junk, you know? uh... Wait, it smells like rain for you, Jay? Yeah, it's supposed to start raining pretty soon, and like rain all next week or something. I do love this pirate profession and getting so many treasure chests. It is a good luck day, so that's also why we're getting so many. Fire quartz. If we put fire quartz in a... Actually, this is an interesting question, because I know this is possible. Fire quartz can be used along with 1 coal in a furnace to produce 3 refined quartz. So if we are in a pinch for refined quartz, we can use our fire quartz to get us there. But I feel like we'll need fire quartz for other stuff. I mean, we really only need it... We only need it to donate to the community center and the museum. I think that's it, right? Anyways. Do I use a Finnish or an English keyboard? I use Finnish, or it's really a Nordic keyboard. It's not just for Finland, but for all the Nordic countries. So I have a few letters on here I don't even really use. There's the Swedish A with like a little O above it. Although I have to use that a little bit when I'm practicing my Duolingo. I'm learning. I do Swedish Duolingo. But I have been using this Nordic keyboard since 2016. Since I moved to Finland, basically. I bought my MacBook in 2016. I actually still use that MacBook. And then I have my newer MacBook that's basically like a desktop. I use my old MacBook if I'm just like sitting on the couch or whatever. But my newer one, which is now several years old, but I don't know. I never take it off the desk. So both MacBooks were bought here in Finland with the Nordic keyboard. There are certain key combinations that are tricky. Like the @ symbol is a different... It's a different combination here. Instead of like pressing Shift, you have to press like Alt. There are definitely a few other things. Like the plus... Like, actually, you can see on screen my inventory. I can't actually access the last two, the rightmost... These two slots I can't access. Like, if I press a 0, I go to 0. But then if I press the next button, it doesn't go to minus. And if I press the minus, oh, it does go there. But then wait, how do I get to equal? Okay, I have to hold shift 0. Okay, that didn't work. That's interesting. I can get to the minus, but not by pressing where you think I... It's down by the shift button, the minus button. It's all very confusing. All right. But whatever. All right, what am I doing? 3 p.m. Or almost... I need to eat here pretty soon. But yeah. Yeah. That A with a little O above it is pronounced like an O. What? Oh, is it... What is it called? Oh, gold. Hey. There we go. Do you call it a Swedish O? Oh, that's a... Okay, that's what it's called. The Swedish O. Well, then why is it an A with a little O on the top of it? On kuuma vaikka sataa. It's hot even though it's raining. Jay's like, I don't know, ask the Swedes. That's a normal thing in Finland. If something doesn't work in Finland, it's usually because we got it from Sweden. All right, that we just... All our problems can be traced back to Sweden. How dare they? All right, I do want my food. These iridium chub are perfect. Do I know what island is in Swedish? Is it like Åland? Like the Ahvanmaa? How do you say island in Swedish? I don't know. I know it in Finnish. Sorry. Sorry. It's just How? But wait, that O with 2 dots over it, is it pronounced differently than in Finnish? I can't remember. I know the A with 2 dots over it, it does sound very different from how Finnish people would say it. Although, I don't really know how Swedish people pronounce it. There's a whole... Like 5% of Finland's population are native Swedish speakers, but they don't speak the same Swedish that you hear in Sweden. I mean, it's the same language, but their pronunciation is quite different. And so I don't know. And it's hard to learn. I would like to learn the Finnish-Swedish pronunciation since this is where I live, and if I ever hear Swedish, it's probably going to be with that accent. But there aren't many good tools for exposing yourself to it. But because like Duolingo's all in the Swedish. Yeah. What is it? Jay, what are you saying? Pitäis varmaan alkaa puhumaan vain suomea. I should probably start speaking only Finnish. Actually, Jay, I have a question for you in Finnish because I thought tarvita, meaning to need, was kind of exceptional because most of the time you have to say like minun with other verbs for needing. But with tarvita, you can say mina. Mina tarvitsen. However, I just encountered a sentence where they put the subject in the genitive with the N ending. And then it was like ei tarvitse. And it was like ostajan ei tarvitse. I don't know. Something. It was like huolet or something like that. Like they don't need to be concerned. Is that only in the negative? Would you say minun ei tarvitse? Or can you ever say en tarvitse? This is probably making no sense to people who don't speak Finnish. And it's also making no sense to people like me who are trying to speak Finnish. So that... Finnish doesn't feel like it should be a real language. I feel like I'm the linguist out of the movie Arrival, trying to decode these cryptograms. Actually, there's a meme I wanted to post in the Discord about learning Finnish. Maybe I'll do it in a little bit. I'll post it later tonight. How about that? I was going to tell you what the meme is, but it's better if I just post it and then you guys, you'll see it. So, join the Discord if you want to see the meme. The question is, do I put it in the memes channel or do I put it in the Finnish learning channel? Because it's Finnish related. But I'll probably I'll put it in the memes channel because it's not like a grammar question. And I saw that a bunch of people were replying to my lesson from today where I just offer some observations on Finnish. And this is the best part about learning Finnish, is when you think you have a breakthrough and you're like, oh my gosh, I understand. And then you write a little paragraph explaining what you learned. You post that in the Finnish grammar help. And then Finnish people show up and they're like, actually, you're wrong. They're like, actually, you know, I wasn't completely wrong, but I think there were a few things I said or that like, no, that doesn't work, whatever. That is such a common experience. Thinking you understand Finnish, only for a Finnish person to be like, nope. No. Stop imposing your Indo-European structures on my wild language. Okay, wait. I have to hover over what you wrote in Finnish. I think I know what you wrote. Because YouTube auto-translates it, but wait, let me check this. En tarvitse is also right. Tarvitsetko kuittia? En tarvitse. That was literally the situation I was thinking of. When you're at the grocery store and someone's like, do you need a receipt? Tarvitsetko kuittia? And then, you know, if I was like, oh my God, have I been saying it incorrectly? En tarvitse? Should I always say ei tarvitse? But yeah, Finnish is a troll language. How do you pronounce the O and A with the little dots in Finnish? The first one is pronounced like and then, or I mean, I'm not a native speaker, so take it with a grain of salt. And then the A is pronounced like the A in cat. Ah, ah. Before you left home, Jay, today you thought, en tarvitse sateen varoja. I don't need an umbrella. But then you got rained on. All right, 5:30. Might as well make another, because I'll probably still come back for fishing. So I want to make sure I have enough bait. Wait, it might actually be possible. It might actually be possible to purchase, you know, I think it's worth it to run over there and just check. They're standing here. When do they go home? Can I enter the building? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Because there are some days, like when Robin comes home from her aerobics workout, you can actually purchase stuff from her. Even though she doesn't walk behind the counter, as long as you're standing at the counter when she walks by, the game only checks it's either her X or Y position. And when she passes that position on screen, you can access the shop. But you have to be standing right there when she happens to pass. Alright, I guess we'll do one more. Perfect timing. Fishing tackle wore out. We got to run home and water the crops and maybe do some chores. I don't know. We'll use some energy. If we have time or left over, we can maybe clear some of the farm. I can't chop down any trees because we don't have our axe. But that's okay. Alright, this is a good start. I'm just debating, like, what all do I want to bring back? Alright, it's helpful. Yep, there. Right on cue. Alright. We'll sell all of our largemouth. We have plenty of largemouth bait for later. Let's see, what else? I want to bring the bait home for sure. Other things I definitely need to bring home. Let's first of all organize this because it'll make it a bit easier for us. For sure, we got to bring our tools back. Silly me. I will... I can leave the iron here. I'll leave the iron. That's fine. We can leave a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to think of, like, what would actually be worth bringing home, right? I suppose I can bring home some random stuff. Oh, yeah, I do want to sell a few more things. So let's see. For sure, we can sell these sonar bobbers. We can sell these fish. All this other stuff, I guess we can just keep here. I could leave the iridium rod here. But sometimes, I don't know. I might regret that. So I'll bring it. I'll bring it home. It's not a big deal. All right. We are good to go. See, she's going home. But since we can't access the building... Yeah. We'll pick that up tomorrow. All right. Another day done. Done and dusted. Oh, in German, you also have the U, the umlaut, right? So it sounds like that. Or Jay is saying the Finnish Y. The Finnish Y is more like a U. U versus U. Something to that effect. But don't take my word for it, no pun intended. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, we didn't bring any of that back. That's okay. Let's go over here. Let's sell our largemouth, our carp, and our sonar bobbers. Okay. Probably need to eat more. Oh, whoops. I love that little fish pond. All right. We watered them all. Let's get some water today. How about that? All right. I guess I might as well sell one of these, right? I'll sell maybe a gold one. Let's keep the others. Let's also run over here and check for any extra seeds, or I guess forage is a good idea. Oh, and I do want to run into here. Oh, why have I not been doing this at all? What's that? Oh, that's just grass. All right, yeah, there's nothing. Oh, I might as well. We should start breaking these. Even though it's like, chill out. I just want to eat the chub. We don't have the axe to clear the other stuff, but this might save us a little effort later on, so. I want to clear as much as we can. And even, I don't know, move some of these trees and saplings and whatnot. All right. Oh, there we go. That's actually good for us. That's what we need. Good. I can't see what's there. All right, bedtime. Yes, I guess, you know what? We're going to put mushrooms in the purple or pink chest. Just to leave a little room in all the other chests, I feel like. Like, this chest is going to overflow. Oh, we got some trash in here. I didn't even realize that. We got to keep that out. Did I do everything I was supposed to? I hope so. I could sell a bunch of these gems as well. If I think about it, we might as well do that, right? Like, aquamarines we don't need for hardly anything. Although we have to donate. I'll leave one. I'll save the fire quartz for sure. And these are very precious. We'll hold on to those. All right. But yes. Oh, wait. Sorry. I ignored you guys here in chat. But yeah, Kay. So Kay, you're in Germany. But yeah, actually, Kay, I was in Munich and Nuremberg back in like, it must have been 2012. I was there for Christmas. It was really beautiful. And I also went to Berlin. I liked Berlin. But yeah, it's very busy for UK. Yeah. You were surprised how calm it was in Berlin. I had a similar experience when I went to Milan for the first time because like I was told, oh, Milan is like it's just where business happens in Italy. And it's like of all the Italian cities to visit, like Milan was sort of like it just didn't seem to have as much. But then I went and it was amazing. It's such a beautiful city with lots of parks. You wouldn't think that it's just full of money hungry people or whatever. There's tons of like museums, cultural things, art. Like I like wished I had made more time to stay in Milan. It was really nice. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would love to go all over Europe now that I think about it. But yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Pet the dog. Pet that dog. Um, and yeah, I think we're good. We won't get all of our energy. But honestly, getting energy from sleeping is overrated now, especially that we have tons of food from fishing. All the chub, the smallmouth bass, and what else? There's something else I'm thinking of, but whatever. We've got plenty of it. And yeah, look at that. We made a lot of money. I mean, even just from like, that's a lot. Wow. Getting a perfect catch on a largemouth is a lot. Isn't that what a catfish, like a gold catfish would be, is like 250? Or is it a gold catfish worth more than that? I can't remember. I feel like a gold catfish has to be worth more than 250. But still, it's very difficult to get a perfect an iridium catfish. So the fact that we can get over half of our largemouth, I guess maybe it was less because we did process a bunch of largemouth for the bait. But the bait maker really is a good strategy. But yeah. Can Finland really get that tunnel to Estonia? Oh, by the way, bookseller and copper axe. Bookseller we can just ignore. Like, there's nothing we'll be able to afford. But we can definitely go upgrade. That's why I should have brought the iron home. I left the iron bars. I was thinking, for some reason in my head, I was thinking it wouldn't be ready till later. And I was like, oh, I won't need it. I won't need to come back. But it's fine because Clint doesn't open up till 9 a.m. anyway, so we can run over, grab whatever we need from the mountain, and then run down to Clint. And it'll give us an opportunity to spend some of this money, maybe to purchase some more copper, maybe some more iron. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and check what we have. Also, because maybe we won't have money to spend on it because we might just need wood, especially if we're processing wood into charcoal, right? Or into coal using the charcoal kiln. But yeah. You don't think the tunnel is going to happen in Estonia, Jay? Well, now we are getting a train connection. So didn't they just open this up in Lapland? You can now take the train north above whatever the Gulf of Bothnia that connects down into Sweden. And then from Sweden, there's the train crosses from Denmark into Sweden, right? So we are now technically connected. But you have to switch trains when you get to Finland because our train gauge or whatever is different. I think, do we have wider tracks? Something like that. Yeah. All right. Today, first of all, what's our weather? It'll be sunny tomorrow, not rainy. Very displeased spirits. Not the maximum displeasure because I think you would see something in the background on the TV, but very close to maximum. All right, let's think. What do I need to bring with me? I do actually. I want the trash, you know? I can't help myself. Oh. I like the trash. I also want this. If I see it, I takes it. There. Why does that look weird? Okay. That's good. Put stuff away. I'll definitely leave the pickaxe and the scythe in the watering can. I'll also leave... Why do I have a clam? Oh, because I picked it up from the crab pot, that's why. But otherwise, yeah. Let's see. Got our... Whatever. Yeah, we have to run by Clint. Which is also fine. We have to run by the mountain, which is fine. Because it means we'll be able to get our gold, another round of gold going in the furnaces. In the furnace. This is... All right. Set that up. Where do I keep all this stuff? All right, we're for sure gonna have to take this out. Might as well pull that. And yeah, we have... I'm gonna go ahead and also take out the iron ore just so we know what we got. Got plenty of this, whatever. Right. Okay. Might as well fish. See what we can catch. Time to hit the mines? No way, dude. Oh. Hey, I got that gold and that gold largemouth. Ah. All right, I might leave pretty soon because it takes a little while to get down to Clint. So maybe one more. Okay. Might as well. Put a few things away, but otherwise I think we're fine. I have what I need. We have the money. We're gonna upgrade to the steel axe. Maybe, yeah. We'll also take a look at the spreadsheet and decide how we want to spend our money. We also have this. A carp for Pam. We actually might get a carp. Definitely took a longer route to get to Clint. But we got to check the front of the, not the community center, but Pierre's for the board. All right. Okay. Let's... Yeah, we don't have any copper. All right, we got 12,000 gold. Let's... Or goins, excuse me. I'm sorry. Sometimes I slip and I use the wrong currency. All right. So what we want to do on Spring 26 is to make 12 more preserves jars, right? Which means we need 480 stone. That alone is already 9,600. Technically, we already have some of the coal, right? Here, wait, let's look over again. We've already got 45 coal. And that would make 5 of the 12 preserves jars, right? Though we're using that coal to smelt down gold. Huh, will we have enough coal to make the iron bars as well? Because we need, for the quality sprinklers, like look at this. To make the 15 quality sprinklers, that's 75 iron ore, 11,000. Well, out of that 75, we would only need about, what is that, 45? So, like, let me just change this real quick to look. That would be 6,750 to purchase the rest of the iron ore that we need for quality sprinklers. I'm kind of worried we won't have enough for the preserves jars. What do I prioritize? The sprinklers or the preserves jars? Probably the preserves jars. Although, I don't know, with the sprinklers, it'll make life a lot easier. But I sort of was already budgeting for doing a lot of watering in summer. And actually, yeah, maybe I just spend all the money on the wood right now, because we're going to need the wood either way to make the coal for processing, for making the preserves jars, because we don't have enough coal, right? If I want 12 preserves jars, that 12 times 8 is what, 96? Is that right? We need 96 coal tomorrow, which means I probably should slow down some of the iron ore production in favor of just stockpiling coal. And it's fine if we put the sprinklers down like a day or two late. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, we can craft the sprinklers after summer 1. Whereas, yeah, I mean, we could do the same with preserve jars technically, but it would just get a little more complicated. And I'd have to update the spreadsheet and change some of the formulas, and oh my god, that would suck. Let's not deal with that. Let's prioritize purchasing all the wood that we need. All right. Yep. Sadly, we gotta leave it. I should have brought some artifacts. Then we could donate to Gunther. I didn't think about that. Oh, we gotta purchase. I just buy pretty much all the wood. Well, do I need to save any money for anything? Probably not. I think we just buy it all. Yes. Alright, I did have some trash. And I need charcoal kilns. Right here. Alright, how are we doing? We got plenty of this. And yeah, I guess now we just keep fishing. And really, it's really worth it to try and get the perfect largemouth. Like this. Boom. It does add up. Oh, I went for the treasure chest, which is worth it. It's worth it to go for the... It's worth it to sacrifice a perfect... Oh my... Dude, 12 coal? That's amazing. Like, if we were to buy this from Clint, how much would that be? Well, that would be, what? 1,500 plus another 300, right? 1,800 coins just for the coal. Right? That was almost 2 diamonds worth of coal. Wait, how much does a diamond sell for? I thought a diamond sold for 1,000, but now I'm thinking maybe it's only 750. I know some of the prices changed over the years, so maybe I don't know, I might still remember old prices, or I could just be wrong. But yeah. Okay, you're at your dance studio now. I gotta leave, but watch the rest later. Hey, well, thanks for dropping by. Good to have you here. Enjoy your dance session. Oh, I gotta keep working on the coal. But yeah. But that 12, I mean, it doesn't actually save us that much money because we're not buying coal from Clint, right? We're buying it from Robin via wood, right? So it only saves us 1,200. But still, 1,200 coins is a lot. At least right now in spring. It won't be much later when we're selling hundreds of melons and pumpkin jam. Pumpkin pickles and melon jam. Actually, let me... No, put this somewhere. Because, yeah, wait. How many? I need 96 coal for the preserves jars. And I need more coal for processing the gold. But, I mean, we're making good progress even just with that. You got 2 golden chests with 4 iridium bars now. Oh my god. Actually, Jay, maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta get up to mastery. That should have been a perfect fish, and I just botched it. Maybe that's the plan. When we get to fishing mastery, we unlock the golden chests. And that's how we get all the stuff we need. Oh, that was so close to messing up. I'm so glad I got it. All right. There we go. Yeah, the golden treasure chest. I should look again at the loot table. We're doing okay. We still got some bait. I'd like to go perfect on it, but it's worth it to get that treasure chest. Because, yeah, those golden treasure chests will come in really handy. And you also finish Danger in the Deep. Jay, how many times have you gotten perfection? Oh, I almost missed that perfect catch, by the way. That was so close. I'm just too good. It's like me with Junimo Kart, alright? I'm actually like kind of mid-level Junimo player. Not even close to competitive. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. You've gotten perfection 3 times. On what farm types? Do you remember? I don't even know how many times I've gotten perfection. It's probably like 7 to 10 times now. Okay, you start a new save when you get all the obelisks and stuff, so not necessarily perfection. That makes sense. Ah. He juked me. We are getting up there with the coal. That's good. I do like it when we have, like, no money in the bank, you know? 7 coins. 7 lucky coins. Okay, you got it on the regular farm, the meadowlands, and the forest. I've done it. I've done the forest farm many times, I feel like. I've probably like 3 or 4 times just on the forest farm. Maybe not 4 times, but probably like 3. And I've done the regular farm. I've done 4 corners. I did the hilltop farm. I did the meadowlands. It's pretty much, it's just the beach farm and the wilderness farm. Those are the only 2 I haven't gotten perfection on yet, which is also why we're doing the beach farm. Oh, I'm not going to get this treasure chest because the dude went down. Tricked me. Ah, he juked me. All right. Last farm was river and didn't go for perfection before the wilderness. And you haven't tried the beach. Oh, I should have... I keep forgetting to replace the coal. I'm just so used to catching and casting immediately. It's like a habit. But hey, we do actually have enough coal now. I'll keep processing a little bit more. But I gotta be careful because I gotta make sure we have enough money tomorrow to purchase all the stone and the wood for the preserves jars. Yeah, maybe I'll wait to process more coal. Because we'll use some of the coal for the iron whenever the whatever are the furnaces are done. Yeah. That's a good strategy. That's what we'll do. We'll just play it a little safe. I deserved that perfect. Got some more gold ore and a dino egg. How about that? Don't have any more trash. What is all this? I don't even know what to do with half this stuff now. I'll keep the charcoal kilns here. Maybe even keep the stone here as well. Well, that's actually good that we have that stone. Because yeah, tomorrow when we come back, we'll take the wood and the stone to Robin, and we'll make sure we have enough. Well, I mean, we'll bring the coal as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know what I'm saying. Come on, give me 12 coal. That was a dope treasure chest. Oh! Hey, it's not 12, but I'll take it. I'll take it. That's 1,000 coins saved. Boom. That's crazy value. So yeah, we'll just fish till 7 p.m. for the largemouth. And then we'll run home. Oh, I could give the... We can give the carp, actually, to Pam. It's probably not worth it. How did I get a perfect catch? That was kind of a crazy jump. They don't normally jump up that fast, I feel like. All right, I'll go. Oh my god, I almost lost it. That would have been so embarrassing. I knew I was taking quite a risk there. And the treasure chest took longer than it normally would because it was at the very bottom, so it was tricky to access. But hey, we got some more gold ore. Looking good. All right, that's enough. And we got plenty of that. All right, anything that I would want to leave here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave those. Things to bring home. Yeah. Do I need to leave any space? Probably not. I think it's okay. Yeah. All right. And there we go. And Sebastian's on his way to break the charcoal kilns if we had left them there. Well, we can get that seed later. Okay, now we just gotta water our crops. Am I gonna give the carp to Pam? Probably not. Sorry, Pam. Granny would have done it. Granny would have done it. But not Grandpa. Unless I want to... I mean, tomorrow, how could I catch her? I mean, we're going to Robin. We need to make... We'll be fishing tomorrow anyway, so I'll probably catch another carp. We can give it to her then. Maybe. Well, that's a future Tyler problem. Oh, and these came through. All right, what I need now is... Let me go ahead and just get my tools here. All right. What the? I watered just like a random spot. Oh shoot, I should have refilled the watering can. I'll do it now. How did I do this? All right, something like that. Watered everything. We have some time. I might as well put some of the strawberries in. What about the, we don't have any legend row. Wait, I have 3 catfish here. I don't know why I'm saving those. Oh, catfish. I was thinking largemouth. But yeah, we're saving the catfish for catfish bait. Although it seems unlikely we'll get another catfish day, but you never know. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of money. Watch how much money we're going to have tomorrow. This is going to be crazy. All this 28 aged catfish row. 4 aged legend row. The other legend will be ready in the morning. Alright, is there anything else that I can chop up over here? Like, everything else requires the axe, unfortunately. Oh, that sounded like maybe that was the legend row is done. Right, yeah, we took care of everything here. What about down here? Is there anything interesting we can do? Oh, get a little forage. Like to see it. Anything else? No. Okay. Just checking to see what's going on over here. I didn't water those. Oh my god. There's a patch of... I'm glad I checked that, actually. That's kind of crazy. Or maybe someone in chat noticed. It's such an awkward spot. It's so easy to forget. You know? Alright. Oh wait, let me water for the dog. For Pats. Okay, let's put this away. Put the strawberries away. And maybe even the mixed seeds. Usually would keep the mixed seeds here, I feel like. Oh, I gotta sell this legend row. Let's see, did we get any extra seeds over here? Nope. Alright. 1 a.m. Looking good. Oh, I'll plant this acorn. I got this amazing oak grove. Alright. Now we go to... So we pet the dog. We go to Tweep. Are you planning to learn Swedish after finish since you're doing the Duolingo? I've thought about it. But there's a central premise in your statement. After finish. Is there ever an after finish? I feel like learning Finnish is such a full-time thing. I don't know if I'll ever know Finnish well enough to be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to move on to Swedish now. I feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too pessimistic, but yeah, I would like to, actually. I think it would be a lot of fun to try Swedish. Especially since I think I have a pretty good method with Finnish now, where basically every morning I wake up I watch the Selko Uutiset, the easy news in Finnish. I read it, I translate it, and I go like sentence by sentence, going through all the grammar. And then I download the audio of the Selko Uutiset, and then I go for my run, and I listen to it for like an hour on repeat. And then I also cycle through the previous like 3 to 5 days of easy news programs to refresh me, like so I can review vocabulary. Well, I know words like normikko, meaning a lawn, matala normikko, a low cut lawn. And that really helps because it's like I've listened to each program. I mean, it must be like over uh, over 24 times. Like some of them, because I go for pretty long runs, so I'm just listening to it as I go. Um, and then I repeat. And I do want to practice more. Like there's still more that I need to practice, like with speaking and writing and like producing the language myself, because I am kind of producing it a little bit, but not in such a structured way and not in the way that the national language exam tests. So like just getting more used to the test environment, and the test types of assessment. So I got to keep doing that. But that being said, I feel like it's a good methodology. It works for me right now, so I'm going with it. And I might try to do that with the Swedish, because the what's it called? It's like let svenska or something like that. It's like or is it nyheter? Is that the how you say it? The easy news in Swedish. And there's a Finnish Swedish program, so I can listen to the Swedish in the Finnish accent, or the Finnish Swedish accent, and then practice it, I guess. And it would also be fun to see just how much easier it is. And I'm just gonna be like, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how learning a foreign language is supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel like it's tough, but it's not that tough. It's like playing normal Stardew. Imagine if Stardew was hardcore and you had to reset the file and you didn't know anything. The numbers don't even add up. It's like you don't even imagine if these numbers were all hexadecimal, and you're like constantly having to convert in your head. That's what it feels like in Finnish. But anyways, I digress. Look how much money we made. That aged legend row, clutch. 25,000 of them bad boys. It'll be worth close to over 7,000 when we get farming level 10 and we get the artisan profession. Wow. I do like to see that. Boom. I'm also going to need to take a quick break, a little bathroom break. Yeah, let's see what's our fortune for today. Somewhat annoyed. It'll be sunny the next day. All right. But yes, Zio, you might want to try to learn a 5th language if you get your Japanese going. Yeah, here I am complaining about Finnish, and you're learning Japanese? Oh my god. I just had some Dr. Pepper as well. Oh my god. Dr. Pepper is the best soda. And when it's ice cold, it's just... You can't beat it. But yeah. Hey, Kaimo, what's up? Welcome in. How are you? Oh wait, we should review... Where are we? So we already did the steel axe upgrade, right? Oh, we did it a day early. Because we turned it in on the 23rd. But then the 24th was a holiday, but I guess Clint still works on holidays for the the upgrades, because Robin doesn't work on holidays. It takes an extra day. But that's why maybe because we turned it in, yeah, if you it takes 2 full days for the axe or for any tool to be upgraded. And I know we turned it in on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. We then upgraded on the 25th, and now it's the 26th. Or am I Yeah, it's only the 26th. So, wait, let me see here. Let me look at my... Where's the wood? Did I leave the wood at the... Maybe I left it. But it's fine. We have to go to the lake anyway, the mountain lake. But basically, I can calculate here how much wood we need, right? For the preserves jars, we need 50 wood each. And that would be... Is that 600? Yes. To make 12 more preserves jars for a total of 45 preserves jars, we need 600 wood, and we already have all the coal, and then we need 480 stone. And what else? We'll have our strawberry jam. I mean, I feel like we might as well start processing for the sprinklers, right? I should go buy the iron ore. We have so much money. How much money do we have? 38,000. That's way more than I expected. So yeah. We might as well get the stuff for the quality sprinklers, so we have them ready for summer 1. And yeah. Oh, and this wood is for the kiln. But this was also assuming that we would have to make gold ore. So in this case, it's not actually... It would only be 10, because we're only processing the iron, right? Yeah. So it'd be 150 wood for these quality sprinklers to process in the coal to make the iron ore. And yeah, we're just using gold from fishing, though I guess we might even be able to purchase the gold. But I kind of feel like if we're going to be fishing into summer as well, which I think we will plan to do for a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, but then we might as well just keep fishing for gold instead of using our income. We need to make a fish pond for summer. Catch the... I mean, we could even build that. Well, that costs like 9,000. We could even build that now, so it's ready for the crimson fish, like day 1 of summer. That's not a bad idea. Because okay, wait. If we did okay, if we bought the fish pond, that's 9,000 plus 11,000, so that's about 20,250 for the iron and for this. And then I mean, yeah, we basically we have more than enough. Although I guess we need to buy all this stone. I don't know how much stone we're gonna buy. But all right, yeah. Let's I am wondering if I should go to Clint first or if I should go to the mountain. What should I do first? Oh, we do have some stuff to harvest. Oh, and we got this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do the harvest first. Although we won't be catching. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter because if we're going to go to Clint, we'll run all the way up. Might as well harvest this. If we run to the mountain, then we're going to have to run all the way back down anyway. I think it's better if we just run straight to Clint first and then to the mountain, and then we stay at the mountain, right? All right, we also have, we have a lot of cauliflower that we can process. Although, wait a minute. Okay. So yeah, the other thing I got to remember to do is we got to plant some melons with the fertilizer, right? Because we won't be able to get the parsnips, but we can do melons, pumpkins, and corn. That'll be easy. We just got to make sure we set aside. I mean, we don't have to put the fertilizer now that I think about it. We'll be planting so many melons, we'll for sure get at least 5 gold ones. But still, maybe just to be on the safe side. I don't know. Oh, other thing that we can do is we can go by Gunther first, actually. Oh, there is like community center stuff. We could go to the community center. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, the legend row, beautiful. I'll um oh shoot. Here's another problem. If I make the preserves jars today, I need to come and place them before a certain time in the afternoon or evening if I want the preserves jars to all be all on the same schedule. Oh, I also missed a crop. I blame the dog was sitting close to it. All right, I blame the dog. So, okay, the plan. Let's look at the map. So the thing is, if we want our preserves jars to be on the same timeline, which I think is important, because basically, if we refilled the jars last night, which is the equivalent of refilling them in the morning, just the way the time works, if they finish overnight or they finish during the night, you have to wait till the morning anyway, right? So that's why if you fill your jars over late at night, it doesn't actually improve anything. So in the morning, we have to do it. So it's like basically I'll run over here to Clint. We'll buy the stuff. We'll run up to Robin. We'll buy some more stuff. We'll grab our stuff from the mountain as well. We'll craft. We'll come home. We'll craft the jars, and maybe we'll place the jars. It's only 12 jars. But yeah, let's do that. Because I do want them all on the same schedule. That matters more to me than catching a few extra um, largemouth bass. We got so much money that I think we're okay if we skip that for a bit today. Okay. And I guess I'll probably set them up over here. Maybe. And how many spots is this? One. From here, 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is this where the line starts or where it ends? I don't know. Oh, the thing I wanted to do now that I thought about it. I want to bring wait. Oh, Gunther. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to keep the jade. We could even open these up with Clint if we wanted to. But that's a lot of extra work right now. I don't want to do that. Oh, by the way, sorry. I'm ignoring you guys in chat. I'm sorry. I get carried away. Cherry Dr. Pepper is peak Kaimo. You know what? I have seen Cherry Dr. Pepper now that I think about it in Helsinki in one of the grocery stores. They had a bunch of like weird like vanilla Dr. Pepper flavors. And I was like, I don't know. I prefer just the classic. Zio, you prefer Fanta? Stacy, Dr. Pepper's S tier, you agree? And Diet Dr. Pepper's one of the only sodas that actually taste like the original thing. I've heard that as well from people. Though I've never been into like diet sodas. Yeah. Am I gonna break it into geodes when I go drop off the artifacts? Yeah, and welcome in, Abby. Hey. Yeah, yeah, you called that before I even noticed it, but that's a good point. I could also get the backpack upgrade, but it's too soon. I gotta the backpack comes after we get 28 sprinklers. All right, that's the rule. We gotta have our quality sprinklers, and then we get the backpack, and then we're good. But yeah, so maybe I'll wait to do the geodes. It's not pressing to do it right now. Um, but yes, the spreadsheets, Yuha, you like it? And Kaimo, you made little boots for a little man. Nice. You need a set for the Curse of the Chosen little dolls. You like the cream soda Dr. Pepper? I don't think I've I feel like I've only ever had cream soda if I was like on a flight. And it's like, it's like cream. I don't think I've ever really liked cream soda. Blackberry and strawberry Dr. Pepper isn't the best though. You prefer the cherry. Yeah, and you know what? I don't know all these different flavors. It would be fun to do a little taste test of different Dr. Peppers. But yeah, okay, wait, what was I up to? What did I want to bring with me? Okay, we'll bring all the stone. We got to bring the coal. I'll bring my mining resources. I don't need to bring these tools or the watering can, right? We've got our 15 gold bars. Um, oh yeah, I wanted to grab this stuff, right? One of these. I can donate one of these dino eggs now. The chicken statue, the bone flute. We've already done amphibian fossil. The nautilus shell. And that's it. Right? So yeah, we'll run by Gunther, donate that. Wait. I wish I had left that carp. But we sold all the carp, didn't we? Well, we could run... Oh, I was thinking we could even go by the community center if we want. That's a good idea as well. Let's do that. I thought the cockle would be in there, but maybe it's a different... Okay, crab, crayfish. I already donated a bunch of the fish, right? The oyster, the periwinkle, the shrimp, the snail. We don't even have room for everything. Maybe I will leave. Because I actually would like, okay, we can leave the bait. I can even leave the rod, honestly, because we're not going to do any fishing while we're there. Let's also get the crops for donating, right? So the cauliflower, the green bean. I donated a parsnip already, and the potato, and that's it. Yeah, we don't donate a strawberry. Or the carrot, right? Okay. That should be it. Or do we need to donate any flowers? Oh, there's these things as well. Some of these mushrooms. Well, whatever. I don't got time for this. Oh, I don't have time to collect that. All the forage. All right, we will run first to the community center. Clear up our inventory a little bit. Seeing all that forage that we cannot get, even the carrot seeds, we'll skip that. I don't know if we planted the carrots now, would we even have time? Which one? This is the food, right? Yeah. Spring crops. Here we go. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Give me that reward. What is the reward? Speed grow. Right. That's fine. Got another bundle done. Sun discontinued your favorite soda, Yuha. The root beer. Now pretty much the only one is the AW one. I remember AW root beer. I feel like I haven't had a root beer in so long. Oh, here we go. There's the sunfish. And, oh, the crab pot. So there's like, I've got more than enough. I brought everything. I thought they were for different, whatever. But I think these I didn't have many of, so I'll hold on to those. There we go. Hey, oh, we got some more crab pots. All right, and then all these other fish. Actually, the bulletin board, we should be able to donate maybe something to. Let me see. Okay, look at... Oh, wait. I'm giving this to the museum first. We have another one. Hey, the chub. I have some really cheap chub I'd rather give him. Not my good chub. All right, that's it. Let's go. Let's roll. There should be like a 1 in a million chance that like Vincent finds a prismatic shard and just gives it to you. Like in spring or something, you know, like a Here you go. All right, what was I gonna do? Oh, I needed to purchase. We need. Was it 75 iron ore? There we go. We got our 75 iron ore. I mean, we already have the iron bar, so I could have purchased only 70. I think there might even be 3 iron bars up at the mountain lake. But whatever, it's a small price. We do actually need more copper ore. I am tempted to get a little more copper ore. Because I do want to start upgrading more things. Like, to be able just to upgrade, for example, maybe the hoe or the pickaxe. Probably the pickaxe. So we can clear up the farm. But let's just start with that. Let's start with that. All right, now let's go to Gunther, or as I say, Gunther. All right. All right, there we go. What rewards do you got? All right, we'll just leave that. Not worth the inventory space at the moment. We will need that flute block later for the mermaid. The sun root beer was great. Some people said it tasted like toothpaste. Oh no. We will need more iron. But you know, maybe it's better for us not to just go overboard today. We got this, we got this. We'll need the refined quartz. We'll need more iron because we've got the iron for the iron and the gold that will make the quality sprinklers. But we'll need more iron for some other stuff. Wait, what was I thinking of? What do we need the iron for? I don't know. I'm tripping or something here. Okay, wait. I got the wood and the stone. Wood, stone, and we have plenty of coal as well. Also got all this trash. Not trash. Little animals. Beautiful little creatures. Do I need to bring anything else? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Because we need to... We just got to make the... Okay, she's here. What if she wasn't in the shop today? I'd be like, oh my god. So, what we need for the preserve jars... What is this? We need 600 wood for preserves jars and 480 stone. So we'll get the 480 stone. And then I'll just get a lot more wood because I know we need to keep processing iron to get quality sprinklers. So we'll need more coal for that. So it's worth it to get the wood for that. Oh, was I going to get the fish pond? Was I going to get the fish pond? That's 200 stone. Well, let's first craft the preserve jars. How about that? Let's get the stone 480 and then 600. We already have the wood. So it's just the stone. So we need like 315, is that right? To get 480? There we go. We did it. Boom. Now we still have 21,000 coins. We should make another fish pond for the crimson fish, so it's ready for when, like, day one we go catch it and put it in there. So that should be another. Let me just double check here. Yeah, another 200. Oh no, we don't have the seaweed and algae. I always forget about this. We have the algae, but we only have, I think, 2 seaweed in the chest. That's okay though. We can maybe collect the seaweed later. All right. But oh, I should actually, you know what? I want to buy some more wood right now for processing, right? We have 17,000. I might as well. I kind of feel like I should just buy another stack of wood. Right? Oh, there we go. All right. Let's get our seed. That little maple seed. The little maple that could. What about the train, the little train that couldn't? Huh? Where's that story? The tragedy. The little train that couldn't. Very sad, but very important for children to realize that death awaits us all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it goes here. All right. That. We'll leave a space there, maybe? Does that make sense? Not really, but this stump, we'll get rid of that stump soon enough. And then it will make sense. Okay. So we have all of that. Oh, we need to put the strawberries in. So they're on the same schedule, right? Unless we go for cauliflower. We should put cauliflower in there, right? Cauliflower is way more valuable than strawberries. This is gonna throw off my spreadsheet calculations because maybe then we'll need even more preserves jars. Maybe I should have just bought more. We could have... Wait, we could make a few more. We can make 2 more because we have 17 coal. Yeah, we should do it. We should do it. We got plenty of coal coming from all of this, and that's all we need for the quality sprinklers. We just need the gold, the iron, and the refined quartz, right? Boom. But yeah, I should double check this. Cauliflower is worth, pickled cauliflower is 400. Oh yeah, that's way more. I think the strawberry is only 290. Strawberry is, yeah, only 290. So for sure we go for... All right. Oh. How many cauliflower do I have left? I feel like I need the 3. I feel like I need them. I know I need at least 1 for like a quest. I go deliver it. Who do I deliver it to? Is it Caroline or Jody? And I might need another one. So I'll hold on to them. I don't want to greed it, you know, and then regret not having them. So we'll just do the rest with the with strawberries. There we go. There we go. Wow, there. Okay, let's put the fish away. I'll also need to set up these crab pots maybe later. I'll put the speed grow in this chest. And I guess, yeah, I'll keep the refined quartz here. And let's bring the, I almost left without the fishing rod. We do need our fishing rod. Probably don't need the bait, but yeah, I'll leave the bait here. Like, what would I use it for? We'll need it to refill the pots later. But that's later. All right, there we go. There we go. Making progress. Let's go to the mountain. Hey, what's up, Naru? Welcome in. How are you? Do you have the OT? What is that? What is an OT? I'm not familiar with this lingo. Oh wait, I don't have the we don't have much time, but I might as well just try to make use of it. Oh, I brought the strawberries with me. I didn't mean to do that. The ones that make wine. Oh, the kegs. Is that maybe what you're referring to, Naru? I do not have kegs. It's too early in spring year 1 to have kegs. And but I did think a lot about kegs for year 1. But it's just not really worth it. I'll get kegs when I get to Starfruit. Like, that's the main goal. At the end of year 1 is I want to purchase all the resources I need for kegs. To make, like 500 kegs or something crazy. But yeah. There might be a more optimal approach where you stagger getting tappers with setting up kegs, saving melons to put in the kegs as opposed to the preserves jars. But it's just not quite worth it. Because in my testing, I found like, well, you don't actually need that many preserves jars to process hundreds of you know, melons and pumpkins by the end of year 1. It's like, I think I'll need only like 70 to 80 preserves jars. Because I'm also going to be processing the roe. Oh, I gotta check for the seaweed. I know we don't have 5. So I wonder if it's worth it to go down to the beach and try and collect some more. I'm not sure. Oh, I need to get some more bait. The real advantage of making the kegs in year 1 is because that's ultimately what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to make kegs at, get enough resources by the end of year 1, right? But the benefit of making kegs in year 1 is so marginal, especially if you're working with pumpkins, right? Pumpkins are the main the fall crop that we can use. Hey, the ancient doll. There we go. Been waiting for that. This is a tricky largemouth. Oops. I almost missed that perfect catch. But we got it. I just keep misclicking constantly. Alright, we won't need that much more. Because it's like we're getting to the end of spring, so it's like I don't need to be stockpiling tons of largemouth bait. We only need enough to get us to the end of spring. Oh, that should have been a perfect. I messed up. Ah. Oh, this one's tricky. I got it, though. I thought I was going to do a crazy job. Oh, that wasn't even a largemouth! Frickin' chub. I was so sold that that was a largemouth. That's why I was like, man, this one's really tricky, because chub has a weird pattern. And it has a really jumpy pattern. Like, this is largemouth, because it's not as jumpy. It moves. It will make larger moves. Like, it'll move further up on the fishing bar. But it won't, I don't know, it doesn't do the little sketchy jumps up and down. Okay, I gotta pay attention. Because Sebastian's gonna come, so I'm not going to fill up the charcoal kilns again. I'll fill up the iron after. Let's see if we can get one more. 650. Oh, we got it. We got it. And is it going to be a perfect? Let's make it perfect. Boom. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. And we almost have enough to make our quality sprinklers. We don't have the quality sprinkler recipe. Because we need to go to sleep, and I think we'll get farming level 6, right? Yeah. We have farming level 6 here, but we need to sleep to get the recipe. Oh, this is gonna be so nice when we set up our farm. Everything has been so well planned, so well executed. And there's all this row that we can process as well. So maybe it is worth it to make a bunch more of these preserve jars. I guess with all the fishing we do, it's maybe not that much. Okay, wait. Actually, I mean, we could make a few more. But it's, I don't know. I don't want preserve jars to be off on a different cycle, so we won't make any until the next, I don't know. And let's focus mainly on making as many of the quality sprinklers as possible, because I do want to get 28 of those. Okay, we do have our seaweed. Anything here that I would like to leave? I guess I could leave the ore. I'm just thinking, what do we need to do tomorrow on the 27th? We're probably just going to come straight back, right? And same with these bars. The only reason I might want to keep this is if I want to run by Clint and purchase some more stuff for processing, right? Because we might have the money. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave all this here because we're not going to make anything. And I doubt we're going to need to run by Clint in the morning. Let's leave that. But I will bring this home just in case. I don't know. I might need it. Leave the kilns. All right. Is Sebastian, does he not come out on a Friday? Oh, maybe not. Well, either way, we can't. I would say we can't. We can keep fishing, but there's other stuff we got to do. If we kept fishing, we wouldn't catch any more largemouth, and that's the main moneymaker for us. So it makes sense to run home now, and we got to water our crops. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this is the only seaweed we have currently. Right. That away. Put the strawberries away. Oh, yeah. Throw that away. What else? All right. Pet the dog? Or he's already asleep. He doesn't want to be petted. It is really going to be tough to plant and water everything on day 1 of summer. Also, why am I even watering the strawberries? The strawberries can't produce another harvest by the end of spring. Grandpa's got Alzheimer's. He's not that intelligent, all right? He doesn't think things through very well. Oh, hey, what if I should harvest this or not? I'm looking for more seeds. Especially from the oak trees. And yeah, let's go ahead and set this up. Do I want to set up more crab pots in the river or in the ocean? Is that going to be kind of annoying to just do it like that? Probably. Whatever. I put them down. I committed. Dude, what is that? What is that? Can I what? What? How is that a... Why can't I put them in a normal configuration? Is it because these are edges? Okay, well, at least I can reach them all easily, so... They just look horrible. Oh, man. All right, our trees are growing. All right, there's one. Actually, let me get the... Don't I have a bunch of other seeds? Yeah. What sort of... we don't have any good trash, unfortunately, but that's fine. Should I just... Okay, I had started a little row. Oh, it's because I... Already 1 a.m. I won't be able to do this. I'm gonna try. Oh my god. Whatever. Just put it in the ground. Oh my gosh, I might not make it home. No, we're good. We're good. What am I talking about? I got even a little passageway right there. And we pet the dog on the way in. And we have time to drop off our stuff. Oh, the largemouth and the carp, which we didn't give to Pam. We got our legend over here. And actually, maybe it's a good thing we didn't build the fish pond, because I think I want to put the next fish pond up here. Or we should move this and put the fish pond right here. I think it should fit. Right, is it like 4 tiles wide? 1, 2, 3, 4. And there'll still be space for us to go around. So yeah, let's do that. I also need to get my axe. I need to chop this tree down, I think. Oh, yeah, we can move this shipping bin out front here, maybe. All right. Oh, so much chaos. It's only 1:50 a.m. Not even bad. All right, level 6 farming. Watering can proficiency, hoe proficiency. We got that quality sprinkler. That's what it's all about. Fishing. Yeah, we didn't make as much money, but that's fine because we were focused on other things. We still have plenty of time, plenty of money. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. I'm not gonna play another day. Let's just take a look at what our fortune is. Very happy spirits today. Not the happiest possible, but very happy. Is it gonna rain? Let's see. No, it'll be sunny. There we go. Would you have a look at that? Got our beautiful little farm coming together. A steel axe is ready. I definitely want to get that steel axe and use some time on, if not today, on the 28th. I want to try and clear all of this so it's ready for tillage, right? Yeah. What's up, May? Welcome in. How are you? I'm wrapping up the stream now, but sorry, you wrote your message a little while ago and I didn't see it. For that tiny pond, the crab pots might be easier at the other end, which is straight. The ones in the ocean at that spot never do lie straight, yeah. Yeah, there could be other configurations. Maybe we do decide to move it. But yeah, and look at that. We got some legend row we'll be able to put in the next round of kegs. Is this done? No, I don't even know if that rice is gonna finish, which is fine. We got plenty of rice already. But yeah, we'll move this over. Also, I wonder, I gotta remember to, when these are done, I want to create some space. Like, there need to be like little passageways, you know, that give you the opportunity to run through. But yeah, this is going to be my little farming area over here. These two areas will be for farms. I didn't plan on making the central passageway like an aisle of reserves jars, but yeah, I think it works. I think it works. In summer, yeah, this is going to be full. It's going to be crazy in summer. Summer 1 is going to be a crazy day. Will we be able to plant everything? To plant and water everything all in one day? One idea is actually to hoe all the spots that we need on the 28th. Which is very unproductive because like a quarter of the spots, maybe more, will disappear. Overnight, these spots will, like, there's a 25% chance that, you know, a hoed spot will disappear. I believe it's 25. But over the season, if the season changes, it might be higher. It might be even an even greater chance. But yeah. Yeah, making good progress. Feeling good about it. We've got so much row. And so much more row over in the... on the mountain. But yeah, the main thing is we got to get seaweed. Last time we were able to forge some seaweed here on the beach. Let's do a little reconnaissance mission right now. For tomorrow, because I am going to do a stream tomorrow. So we'll know if there is... the reconnaissance missions are allowed, for the record. Like, we are allowed to, like, reset the day occasionally, whatever, you know. And it does look like we have some forage, but only one. It might be worth it just for that one. I'm kind of curious. Will I get trash from here? Oh, wait. I should not use that bait. Am I more likely to get trash out of these little ponds? Yes, look at that. This could be a good way to get the refined quartz. Although it's like we're not getting all that much. But just as a test, I want to see. Yeah, we do get lots of trash, which is... That's good to confirm at least, because the fishing rates can be different on different farming maps. But it's mainly the Riverlands farm that I think has like all the advantage. I think the beach has some advantage, but it's basically just, I think, like the ocean. There we go. All right. Am I done? Am I done running around and blabbing? No. Stardew just is one of these games that feels good. Like, it feels good to run around with my little character, you know? And the music's playing, it's just, hell yeah. All right, I gotta wrap this up. I'm having a moment, all right? This is my Dance of the Moonlight Jellies moment. But yes, will you ever be done with yapping, Tyler? Dude, come on. That's what the live stream is for. It's all about the yappage, all right? But yes, we will wrap up the yapping for this evening, but we'll be back tomorrow around 6:30 in the evening. That's usually when I go live. I post on the Discord and the announcements if you want to follow it there. But yeah, if you're enjoying the challenge, remember to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And that's about it. Yeah, you claimed you would be done with yapping. I imagine you yap in your sleep. I do, actually. There are times I talk in my sleep, yeah. I don't know that I'm doing it, but people have told me that they woke up and I was like talking and saying random stuff, but you know. And it's funny that I moved to Finland of all places, like the country with the least talkative people. I moved here to balance it out, all right? Opposites attract. That's all I'm saying, all right? But yeah. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge, the challenge where we attempt to achieve perfection without taking a single hit point of damage. If we get hit, we got to reset the file. Crazy rule. Let's see if we can do it. And we'll wrap up spring hopefully on the next stream, and start summer. That'll be the goal. We'll wrap up spring and get everything planted for summer. That'll be the goal for tomorrow's stream. So I hope to see you for that, episode 9. That's it for me. This is Grandpa Bob signing out. Goodbye.